In today's world of high-speed connection, text messaging, and social networking, we often find ourselves searching for information. There are millions of blogs on the internet, news, sports, politics, and tech, but I bring it all together for you and present it in a relentlessly unconventional fashion. My name is Zenny Abraham, and this is the Blog Report. It's time now for news.
All right, everybody. A number of Google Trends here, but I'm going to do something a little different. This is a weird time because Sherman Hemsley died on Tuesday, and then just got word that Chad Everett, who played Joe Gannon on Medical Center, died today, and I'll be 50 August 4th, so these two men represented a time when I was starting to watch television a lot. Well, the late 60s with Star Trek, and then through the 70s, and I watched the All in the Family, Medical Center, Chad Everett, and the Jeffersons, George Jefferson. So what I remember most, and Christian Bale is also part of the trend, but that's a little bit later. But what I remember most is, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky, moving on up. Anyway, I might save that for a separate video. But at any rate, that came from the Jeffersons. That was the theme song that opened the Jefferson show with Sherman Hemsley, where George Jefferson, who was previously on All of the Family as kind of Archie Bunker's foil, because Archie Bunker was this racist guy, right? And Norman Lear created All in the Family to show how stupid racism was, but at the time, one reason why All in the Family was popular is because people who had racist ideas found those ideas reflected on the television show and tuned in to watch and basically cheer him on. Kind of funny how that works, isn't it? So as a reaction in part to that, Norman Lear said, I'm going to put George Jefferson in because he's black, he's smart, and he can make Archie Bunker look like the fool that he is. And George Jefferson became so popular that popularity spawned the TV show The Jeffersons. I never missed an episode of The Jeffersons that I can remember. And what I liked about The Jeffersons is what I didn't like about Good Times, even though Good Times was a great show at the time. Good Times was about celebrating, to me, black failure. That is, okay, we can't pay the rent. Okay, the water's turned off, but we're having great times. You know, this is good times. I mean, we're going to find these good times in this bad stuff, because we're poor. And I then was sick of the same image that is still portrayed today. So if you're wondering why I'm Zenny62, you're kind of getting a picture of it, right? Regardless of how I look, the bottom line is I've spanned this time frame. But enough about that. Point that I'm making is Chad Everett with Medical Center and Dr. Joe Gannon. It was a good show. It was a good, solid medical show. But Chad Everett was an excellent actor and will be completely missed. He died of lung cancer at 75 rather. Sherman Hemsley, 74, but nobody knows why he passed away. Both major sad losses. And we come to Christian Bale, who is fortunately still with us, gave an excellent performance as Bruce Wayne, the Batman in The Dark Knight Rises, but much more important, took time out of his schedule, his busy schedule, to go to the victims of the Aurora, Colorado movie massacre and just spend a couple of hours with them. That's what he did at the hospital there. And it made a difference in their lives and hopefully the recovery of those who were, in some cases, in critical condition. So, hats off to Christian Bale, and God bless him for doing that. But back to Sherman Hemsley and the Jeffersons, I think I'm going to save that song for a separate video because chances are you probably haven't heard it.